Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. We at Enactus MPSTME, a 54-member team, wholly believe in this saying and have set out to transform lives through entrepreneurial action and holistic development with our projects Zine and Visual.
The farmer is the only man in the economy who buys everything at retail, sells everything at wholesale, and pays the freight both ways. Middlemen often exploit the vulnerability of farmer by offering meager prices for their produce. The farmers have very little luxury to defy these unfair prices. Project Zine, through a journey of 3 years, proudly stands as the embodiment of evolving farmers financially and socially. Extensive surveys and field trips propelled us to create a platform called Krishi Care, where farmers can send their produce and get fair prices, while the consumers can purchase farm fresh vegetables at cheaper rates.
Our team worked on two frontiers. While a team was busy searching for a farmers group who were in distress, the rest of the team extensively surveyed potential places for our bases. Farmers from Nashik and some other villages got on board with us, who were ready to supply their produce to urban areas. While on the other hand, the team held meetings with authorities of various societies to explain our cause and vision. Upon reaching a consensus, the authorities would provide us a spot for setting up our bases.
And soon, our first base was set up in Challenger Society in collaboration with the Road Track Club of Kandivli and second base in Marol Police Camp. While the produce was sent by farmers from Thangaon and Shivde, Nitin and Ashish, two farmers, handled the operation of our bases. Produce was systematically arranged and customers hand-picked fresh vegetables and fruits. Our beneficiaries heeded to all complaints, improving their communication skills, which enhanced consumer relationship. As the number of F2Cs increased, we made sure to have a modern approach with efficient marketing. Our fixed cost amounted to Rs 10,000, with which a base was equipped with necessary entities. Starting with 800 kg of supply, we weekly catered to 250 families. To maintain overall transparency, all records were taken digitally and rates were also sent via WhatsApp to ensure parity. We also used algorithms to predict consumer buying patterns and further enrich consumer experience.
As our bases became steady, produce was sourced from 23 farmers from the villages near Nashik. With our low prices and high quality farm fresh vegetables, our bases began to expand rapidly. Through exhaustive social media awareness campaigns, we were able to gain recognition amongst our customer base and thus expanded all across Mumbai. The demand for produce went up to 5 tons per week and further 2 more villages were connected to our platform. With rapid expansion, a need was felt to incorporate more beneficiaries. Laborers, local vendors and farmers were included in our platform, one of them being Durgesh Bhaiya, whose 30 years of experience helped us to optimize our bases.
Our beneficiary base is divided into 3 categories. Nitin and Ashish have witnessed an increase in their income by 200%. Farmers who ensure us a steady supply are benefited the most, with their income rising by 310%. Workers employed for our bases are enjoying financial stability with a weekly earnings of over 3,000 rupees.
When the cases of COVID-19 in India were rising exponentially, the Indian government enforced a complete lockdown and the farmers took their worst hit. The supply chain of fruits and vegetables was completely fractured and farmers had no place to sell their fresh produce. Project Zine initiated contactless deliveries in 41 societies across Mumbai to address these problems. The produce was bought from our farmers and on reaching our warehouse, it was thoroughly sanitized and packed according to orders taken digitally. Payments were accepted only through online modes, thus ensuring all safety norms.
Generated 70% is transferred to the farmers and 30% is used to pay our base operators, laborers, and to fund our future expansion. Over the course of 9 months, we have catered to over 3,700 families in 30 societies across Maharashtra and have successfully generated revenue of 15.5 lakh rupees. In the short term, Project Zine is aiming to legalize its platform as a cooperative company. where each and every farmer from our group will hold equal stake. In the longer run, we will ensure that the company functions smoothly, safeguarding everyone's interests and sustainably scaling our venture. Plans for an all-in-one app are being materialized. At the employee end, the app will ease billing, track vegetable stocks, and rate the quality of vegetables. At the farmer's end, they can access the rates at which their vegetables are being sold. These measures will promise transparency, which is the key to success for any organization. Over the last few years, we have successfully traversed on our vision of a financially sound and confident farmer. The seeds sown during the initial stages are now bearing fruit.
नमस्कार, मी नितीन शिंदे. जिम प्रोजेक्टसोबत मी सुमारे 6 महिन्यापासून काम करतो आहे. 6 महिन्यामध्ये पाहिजे असा धंदा होत नव्हता. करोनासारखी महाबिमारी आली. आता मार्केट लावू नका. आमचा धंदा आता बंद झाला. प्रोजेक्ट जिमचे लोक आणि आम्ही ऑनलाईन डिलिव्हरी, होम डिलिव्हरी चालू केली. जे आम्ही 6 महिन्यामध्ये नाही करू शकलो ते आम्ही 1 महिन्यात केलं. आम्ही 1 महिन्यामध्ये 6 लाख रुपये कमावले. 6 लाख रुपये जे आम्ही 6 महिन्यात नाही करू शकलो. थँक्यू जिन. आम्ही अशाच प्रकारे पुढे काम करणार आहे. Thank you.
With a mindset of growth and innovation, India's entrepreneurial landscape has been rapidly advancing. But women have still not benefited from India's rapid economic growth. The rural women lacked accessibility to quality sanitation products, and this seeped into the most common household necessity, the laundry detergent. This inspired us to design a product that was accessible to the general public while also empowering the lower income women. Thus was born Project Vishad, an embodiment of opportunities and a gateway to better sanitation, health and hygiene.
After months of research and development, we formulated Vidhra, a grade 2 non-toxic detergent. At Rs 80 per kg, we provide a cheaper alternative to big brands. It eliminates problems like skin and eye irritation and allergic reactions caused by cheaper, low-quality detergent.
We connected with the rural women of Palghar who do meager jobs all round the year with a daily wage of just Rs 100. We collaborated with 35 of these low-income group women under ISKCON's Govardhan Eco Village, who are currently our key partners. This team is headed by Shubhangi ma'am, who was our first beneficiary and handles the entire operations now.
माझं नाव आहे शुभांगी सुधीर भोईर. माझं गाव आहे गांद्रे, वाडा तालुका, डिस्ट्रिक्ट पालघर. या प्रोजेक्टने आम्हाला जो डिटर्जंट शिकवलेला आहे त्याच्यामध्ये फरक एवढा आहे की हे याच्यामध्ये म्हणजे कपडे वगैरे जेव्हा आम्ही आता रोज वापरतोय किंवा आम्ही बनवून सेल सुद्धा केली तर त्याच्यामध्ये आम्हाला पण बऱ्यापैकी रिझल्ट आलेला आहे आणि लोकांचा पण रिस्पॉन्स चांगला आहे. आम्ही आता साधारणतः या 2 महिन्यामध्ये तरी पण 200 ते 300 किलोपर्यंत आम्ही सेल केलेला आहे.
We tied up with a chemical dealer in Gujarat who supplies us all the raw materials for manufacturing, and the entire back-end logistics is independently managed by our beneficiaries. We established a manufacturing lineup divided into 3 parts: measuring, mixing, and sealing. Each task is delegated to a different group of women, which ensures uniformity and optimization of the workflow.
Vidhra is stored at Govardhan with proper inventory management systems. The product is then transferred to our warehouse in Mumbai for further distribution. For the promotion of our product, we engage with our audience through social media and pamphlet distribution at all our F2Cs, NGO melas and pop-up shops, where we place our product to enrich our market penetration.
We approached over 150 laundries and distributors in Mumbai and Pune. We also ventured into B2B channels like PGs, boarding schools, OYO rooms and hotels. The sales training imparted to the beneficiaries ensure hyper-local sales in Palghar. To cultivate relationship with our customers, we set up a Facebook shop with a chatbot for better communication. Further, we conduct regular calls for continuous feedback from the customers.
For each product sold, we give back 50% of the earnings to the beneficiaries, use 40% for purchasing the raw materials, and the rest is reinvested into the expansion of the project.
Over the years, we have adapted to the changing market trends and explored newer sales channels, which has helped us generate a revenue of Rs 1.5 lakhs, resulting in an 85% rise in our beneficiary income. The sustainability of our project is ensured by a trainer-trainee model. We have started the process of converting our project into a legal entity by registering for a GST number, which opens up infinite sales opportunities. To increase our impact, we developed a range of affordable and high-grade sanitation products like liquid detergent and organic soaps ready to be launched after the pandemic. Challenges are endless, but our lookout for solutions is continuous. We aim to develop our products into pan-India brands and continue our pursuit of better sanitation, health and hygiene.
What started out as a mere idea for change has evolved into 2 sustainable projects, creating entrepreneurs out of 85 farmers and 35 low-income group members, with a collective total revenue of 17 lakh rupees. There has been a 310% rise in the income of farmers and 85% in the lives of the low-income group women, addressing 6 of the UN SDGs. In the era of people being reduced to numbers and figures, we measure our impact not just through balance sheets or bottom lines, but in the lives we change, the problems we solve, and the smiles we bring. And in that aspect, the impact we have made is immeasurable.